Hey there, we're back with Michelle, our nutritionist, talking about foods that are going to help you out with your allergies. So we talked more about what allergies were before, but now we're talking about foods that are going to help change your life and make you feel all better, good inside.
Yes.
So first things first, you should remove things from your diet, right?
Yeah, so there's a lot of foods that actually will make allergies worse or make your symptoms of allergies worse. So I thought we would go through a couple of them and explain why.
Okay, good. So the first one to remove is sugar, and I assume it's a very important one to remove.
It is, and it's in everything. So obviously you have sugar in all of your processed foods, and then a lot of people don't equate sugar also in a lot of their bread products, so processed breads and buns and pastries and that kind of thing.
And that's where you get to carbs, right?
Yeah, and then of course like you have sugar in like things like coffee, so it really is all over the place. So you really want to remove sugar because it actually depresses your immune system. And because allergies are an immune response, if you're depressing your immune system,
you're going to feel
sugar,
depressed.
You will feel depressed, but your allergies will not get any better.
Yes, definitely.
So that's one thing we want to take out. So things like chocolate, things like just crappy, sugary foods.
Yeah, definitely. I'd agree with that. But okay, so are there... Like, should you resort to sweeteners if that's what you'd like to do? Because I know there's certain sweeteners, like, they're not really
Of course, yeah, there's an alternative for everything that you take out.
But are sweeteners good for you?
Well, some plant-based sweeteners are okay. So there's raw honey and
there's
agave
nectar.
Agave. Yeah. Those are better than sucralose and aspartame and those kind of things. So definitely there's a big difference.
Okay. So the next thing we want to remove is fermented foods.
Yes. So fermented foods actually bring on a histamine response, which we already talked about, which is going to make your symptoms feel worse. So things like sauerkraut, aged cheeses, pickled foods, these are all fermented, and they're going to kind of exacerbate your symptoms.
Oh, okay.
And same goes for alcohol because it's also fermented, but then you also have the high sugar content of it.
So alcohol, are you talking specifically about beer and wine, or things like vodka?
Yeah, like all alcohol. Yep,
okay.
exactly.
Good. So you know what? If you don't feel so great, stop drinking about it. Pretty much is what you're saying.
Yes, stop drinking about it.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, so milk, bread, and oranges.
Okay, so I just listed a couple big allergies or big food sensitivities.
Yes.
There's about 8 of them. Gluten, dairy, citrus, soy. These are just sugar, caffeine. These are big food allergens. So the reason why I included this in the list is because you really want to make sure that you're pulling away offending foods that are going to create an unhealthy gut environment and that are going to make digestion much more difficult. So for example, I don't eat gluten. I am sensitive to it. So as a result, if I did, I would create a lot of inflammation. I would create a lot of, I would actually get rid of a lot of my good flora in my stomach, in my gut. And so by keeping it away, you just kind of help support your immune system in an ability to fight against whatever allergen or sensitivity you might have.
Oh, cool. Okay. So now there are foods to add, of course. This is what everybody thinks, okay, what foods are going to help me? It's foods that I'm going to add, right?
Yeah.
So, probiotics.
Yeah, so we talked about probiotics, and we talked about apples and onions as having quercetin in them, which is great to help lower your allergy response.
Yeah.
Turmeric is a really great food that I encourage everyone to add to all sorts of different meals. So you could add it to smoothies, you could add it to salad dressings, you can add it onto poultry or fish, and it really is very anti-inflammatory and high in antioxidants. So it really does lower that that response or lower the inflammation in the body.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a really powerful spice. So what we often call a superfood, I would classify turmeric as one of those.
Yeah, we've used it in multiple things. We used it in our smoothies. We used it in, I don't know, what else did we?
I think we only put it in our smoothie last episode, but I mean, it's such a versatile spice.
My mother uses it in so many different things.
It's amazing.
It is.
It tastes really good.
Yeah, it does.
And
Makes
then
me sneeze.
Spinach.
Yeah. Spinach.
Spinach is really great, or any green food. So kale, parsley's, all of your herbs. They're really great because they actually help support the liver and detoxification. Ooh. So you really want to make sure that you're getting all of that inflammation or all that junk out of your system. Yeah. So green foods help support the liver detoxification of your body. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that I know all these now because I'm going to go home and be like, Mom, guess what I learned today? And probably
now you have to start eating all these foods.
I honestly probably will because allergies are not it just ruins your day. It really does, right?
It completely ruins your day.
Yeah.
I agree.
And you know what I found lately is, I don't know if this happens to you. Do you get seasonal allergies?
No, I don't have any allergies
Not anymore? Okay.
No, I just have a sensitivity to gluten.
Okay,
But
so nothing anymore. Anyway, so when I sneeze, I keep wanting to sneeze. So it's like there's a train of sneezes that just keep.
I know.
It's not pleasant at all.
It's brutal.
Yeah. So is there anything else somebody could do to their diet that could help them feel a little bit more energized?
Energized, but so just on the line of allergies, so a big one to actually help support allergies would be mindful eating.
Okay.
So mindful eating is really important because basically you want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to support your gut, again, because allergies and sensitivities are originating, I think, from a poor gastrointestinal system. So not drinking water with your meals is really important because it helps to, when you drink water, basically it helps to dilute the enzymes in your stomach that break your food down. So really important that food is digested when it gets to the gut.
All right, we're going to be right back with rapper Wally Shaw after the break. Don't want to miss it.